sunshine. So this week we're doing a video all about corduroy. Now we chose to do this video because it's definitely getting a bit cooler in the UK after we had a very brief little heat wave, and it's definitely feeling a bit more like autumn is here, so we're all thinking about our autumn and winter sewing plans, or if you are in America then obviously fall sewing plans. Today in the studio I've got the wonderful Lisa that has put together this lovely video for you today, has put the fabrics together and paired them with some amazing patterns to give you lots of sewing inspiration. And also we've got Mitzi in the studio, and she is currently writing our Tuesday newsletter. If you don't sign up to our newsletters, I highly recommend it. We send out 2 a week. It's full of sewing inspiration, and it also means that you're kept up to date with any special offers or new fabrics. You can sign up on our website, and also if you're new sign up then you get 10% off your first order, which is super exciting. So corduroy I think is a really great staple fabric for autumn and winter sewing. It is a cut pile fabric, so what that means is that it's got a raised surface to the fabric, and with corduroy it's got these ridges within the fabric which gives this distinctive raised cord texture, and these ridges, which is what I call them, are actually called wales. So you'll hear a lot of like 8 wale, 4.5 wale, 16 wale, and that refers to how many ridges are in per inch. And if you've got a lower number, it means you've got more of a pronounced ridge within the fabric, whereas if it is a bigger number, then it's a very, very fine, because the ridges are really close together, almost gives it like a velvety texture, and it isn't very pronounced at all. Now with corduroy it's really important that you think about the direction of the wale or the ridges when you're cutting out your fabric, and when you're sewing it you need to make a decision before cutting out which direction you want them to lay on you, just because obviously if you had, for example, like 2 panels of fabric here and you had one running this way and one running this way, it would look different in the light. It would look a different colour, and it would have obviously a different texture, so you need to decide which way you want it to lay. There's lots of debates on which is the right way. I don't think there's a right or wrong way, you just have to do what you like, whether you liked the feel of it running up or down. So obviously if you've got a larger wale number, then obviously it'll be a lighter weight fabric, it will have a bit more drape, and that will mean that it'll be better for things like shirts and dresses. Whereas if you've got a lower number wale, that means the fabric's more bulky, and it tends to be better for like chunky like jackets, or you could make trousers out of it as well, or skirts. So like I said, there's lots of different corduroy fabrics, and they can be made with lots of different things. You can even have corduroys with added elastane, which means that it has a 2-way stretch to it. So corduroys are just such a versatile fabric. I love them. I think they're a great fabric for when it's cooler, and you can have lots of fun making lots of different garments. We're going to show you some different ones that we've got here in the studio. We've got even more online, so check out our corduroy section. We've also got a great blog post that goes through about corduroy, and also gives you some top tips on sewing with them. And also today I'm going to pair each of the fabrics I'm going to show you today with some patterns to give you lots of sewing inspiration. So the first fabric I'm going to show you is a fabric we've stocked for so many years, every autumn winter. You guys love it, and we always have a good range of different colours for you. And this is our rose pink, which is such a beautiful pink. So this is a stretch needle cord. So it's a needle cord because it's got a large number of wales. So the wales are really, the ridges are really, really fine and densely put together. So it almost looks like a velvet kind of look to it. It's not a really predominant ridge design, it's very soft and smooth against the skin. So really, really beautiful, got a lovely texture. Like I said, it's got almost like a velvety texture to it. This is made out of cotton, and it's got a bit of elastane added to it, giving it a two-way stretch. So as you can see, it's got a slight stretch there, but no stretch that way. So it just gives it a nice little bit of give within the fabric. Now this fabric we've seen made up into so many amazing things over the years, from trousers to little skirts, and lots of people have used it for overalls and jumpsuits and dungarees. And the pattern that we thought would work really well with this fabric is from Style Arc, and I've forgotten what it is called, Elisa.
Mildred.
The Mildred. And if you guys follow us on social media, you would have seen that we participated as a team in the Big Sew Off, which is a charity sew-a-thon, and that was raising money for Mind, and then all the things that we made is getting given to another charity organisation called Give Your Best. Again, if you want to learn more, there's a blog post on our website about it. But Lisa made these, which is a Mildred's, out of one of our like heavyweight tencel twill fabrics, and it's just a really simple like dungaree pattern, really nice weight to it, and you could easily just wear a little t-shirt underneath, making it fantastic for autumn winter. And we just thought it'd work really well in this beautiful stretch needle cord. And if pink's not for you, like I mentioned, we've got so many different colours in stock and more on their way. So I thought it'd be really good to show you this fabric next, just to give you a really good idea of the different wales compared to the one I've just shown you. So the one I've just shown you is about probably like a 16 wale, so it's a really fine needle cord. So the wales aren't prominent at all, they're really, really fine, and the fabric feels almost like flat against the skin. It's got just a velvet kind of feel to it. Whereas this one is what we'd call our chunky jumbo cord. So this is a 4.5 wale. So hopefully you'll be able to see or get the idea of the fact that it's got a lot more prominent ridge design. It's a lot chunkier, and that makes a lot more of a structured fabric as well. Now this is one of our 100% cotton jumbo cords, so it has no stretch at all. So it's really important when you're thinking about what pattern to make that you're not picking a pattern that requires a fabric with some stretch. Now this fabric again has been used by you guys so much every autumn winter time, and you've made some amazing little jackets in it, as well as some trousers, even some dungarees that require non-stretch fabric, and also little skirts as well. So again, a really hard wearing, beautiful fabric. This one is our aubergine colourway, which is really deep purple. We've again got so many different colours in our jumbo cords, and we're always restocking them. It's one of our core ranges here at Sew Me Sunshine. And Lisa thought that this fabric would be beautiful paired with the Portobello trousers by Nina Lee. We don't have the paper pattern in stock anymore, unfortunately, and Nina's not doing paper patterns at the moment, but it is available on PDF on Nina's website, so go check that out. But it worked really beautiful, that trouser pattern, in our jumbo cord. So in contrast, we've now got this cotton needle cord or baby cord. Now baby cord refers to the fact that it's got even finer ridge pattern running through it, so the ridges are really close together. They're barely noticeable, to be honest, and again has that really nice velvety texture to it. The fabric is obviously a lot less bulkier because of the narrow ridges. It's got a little bit more drape to it. This is 100% cotton, so no added elastane at all, so no stretch. And like I said, this is probably the most drapiest out of our Corduroy fabrics we've got here. It still has obviously some structure to it, but this would work really well for like making yourself a shirt. You could still make yourself some trousers out of it, but you just got to bear in mind, obviously, it's not going to be as durable because it is a thinner and lighter weight fabric. We think this works really well made up into dresses. I love a dress in autumn winter time that's made out of a needle cord, and this is the perfect fabric to do so. And we thought one of the dress patterns that would work really well is from Friday Pattern Company, and it is the Davenport dress. It's a really lovely dress pattern and it would work perfectly in this beautiful baby cord. Like all the plain corduroys, we've got a lot of different colours of this beautiful corduroy in stock. So if this burgundy is not for you, then check out the website, because I'm sure we'll have a colour that you will love. So the next one I've got to show you is what I'd say a classic corduroy. So this is not a jumbo, but it's also not a needle cord, or definitely not a baby cord. This is approximately an 8 wale cord. So the ridges are pronounced, but they're not as spacious as what you find from the 4.5 wale jumbo cord, and therefore not as obvious, but it has got a very prominent corduroy design. It's very, what I'd say, like I said, a classic corduroy. And this, hope you can see, it has a little bit of elastane added to it, so it has a very slight two-way stretch. Really beautiful, and it is a cotton elastane blend, no polyester. It's so soft, this. It's really, really beautiful, such a high quality. We've just got a lot of beautiful new colours in stock, including this stunning sky blue colour, which I'm in love with, and so is Lisa. Now, because of the slight stretch to it, we think it would work really well for like trousers or boiler suits, just because it would have that little extra give to it. And the pattern we thought we'd pair with it is from Merchant & Mills, and it's the Thelma boiler suit. We just thought, how amazing would it look in this beautiful blue colour. It'd look really stunning, and such a statement piece that I'm sure you'll reach for every autumn, winter for years to come. The next one I'm going to show you is from Atelier Brunette. I'm sure if you guys have been following us for a while, you know that we love Atelier Brunette, and we've got a huge range of their fabrics on our website available for you guys, including their needle cords. So they've got two types of needle cords. They've got one which they call, I think it's called a dandy velvet, and it's got like this kind of subtle grid design woven into the corduroy fabric. And then they've got these kind of lighter weight needle cords that we love. So they've got a range of their classic kind of Atelier Brunette colours, like this one's their night, and then it's covered in this printed polka dot design. I just think it looks really, really classic. You guys have been loving them as well. We've been restocking them. We've just about to restock the green as well, which is definitely a favourite with you guys, and I'm not surprised. This one's made out of 100% cotton, and it's Architects certified as well. Really, really beautiful. It's nice and lightweight, very similar to the babe cord that I showed you in the burgundy. Maybe a slightly more heavier, but it still has quite a good drape to it as well. So again, this would work really well for like shirts or shirt dresses, but it also work perfectly to make yourself a skirt. And we thought it would work amazing with the I Am Patterns Romeo skirt, which I think it would look beautiful with this needle cord from Atelier Brunette. So this is the last one I'm going to show you. I'm laughing because I got it wrong. I said in the previous video that it was the last fabric, but no, this is the last one. And it's a fabric that I know that you guys have been waiting for. We ordered it a long time ago for you for autumn winter, because we know that you guys love it so much. We've got some really great colours for you as well. This is obviously, as you can see, pink, and hopefully you can see it is a jumbo cord, so i.e. the ridges are really prominent and you can really see them. It's got a lovely ridgy texture to it, and it looks normal. However, it's got a secret on the back. Ta-da! It's got this faux fur back, so it's faux fur Really soft and warm. It's like an off-white colour. It's absolutely stunning. You guys love this, and it's been made into so many beautiful jackets over the years, and we've got it back for you. And like I said, we've got it in this pink, and we've got it in like a sagey green, and then we've got it in a really beautiful like warm brown colour as well. So yeah, check them out if pink's not for you. Now this would make the ultimate jacket, and like I said, that you guys have made some amazing jackets over the years. It will keep you lovely, toasty and warm when the weather gets cooler. You wouldn't have to line your jacket because it's already lined with this beautiful faux fur. It'd be so nice and soft against the skin, and it would definitely keep you nice and toasty as well. There's so many jacket patterns that would work really well, like you've got the Friday Pattern Company Ilford would work perfectly, but the pattern that we're going to pair with this for you today has been really popular with you guys, and it's Veste by Atelier Brunette. It's their really beautiful jacket pattern, and it would work amazing in these faux fur backed cords. We just love them. They're just so nice and soft. Lisa was saying that she's been keeping the scraps over the years that we've had here at So Me Sunshine for our cats to enjoy. But yeah, it's a lovely fabric, would keep you lovely and warm, and like I said, we've got 3 colours in stock, and we have got some more colours on their way, and hopefully they'll be online in a few weeks' time. So I hope you guys have really enjoyed looking at our Corduroy fabrics with me today, and that you've got lots of sewing inspiration from all the different patterns we've paired with them as well. Like I've mentioned throughout the video, we have got a huge range of different colours in all different varieties of corduroys I've shown you, so make sure you head over to the website. We've got a whole section on corduroy on the website, so you can see them all there for if you wanted to have a little browse and see what you fancied. And like I mentioned, we've also got a blog post specifically about corduroy fabric, so it goes in a little bit more detail about what corduroy is, goes through the pros and cons of corduroy, and it also has a list of top sewing tips for you as well. And if you struggle to find the blog post, it is in our blog section, but if you can't find it, just click on any of the corduroy listings on our website, and there should be a link to that blog post on the listing for you to have a look at. Let me know below which one's your favourite today and what you're planning on sewing with. We absolutely love hearing from you, and it's great to get chatting and share ideas. And if you do sew something with the corduroy fabrics, please share it on social media or drop us an email with the picture. We love seeing them. It's great to see what the fabrics become. Yeah, it's one of the best bits about running So Me Sunshine is seeing what you guys make with the beautiful fabrics. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.